Risings, Namaste, a Shade Hotel. We did a show about good M word and Grand Rising the other day, by the way. Go check that show out. Yeah, I mean, it's a brief show. Who you with? This is Who You with Empress Star, taking you far no matter where you are, co-host, you know what I'm saying, Cosmic Minds, man. Oh man, we have a excellent topic for the ladies, man. We got something for you ladies out there, all you moms out there and all that shit. Big mama syndrome and all that great stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got something special for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? We got two more shows coming up. So I'm gonna go and start things off while Empress Star get herself situated, and we gonna get lituated, ain't it, man? So let me go share, and y'all just go ahead and get yourself together, go and wash your face, get all the bullshit out your eyes and all that, go and get your good stretch on or whatever. Or if you're at the 9 to 5, go and put your headphones on so they won't be goddamn trying to fire you and shit because you listening to shit on listening to the show. All right, so we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see what we got. We're gonna make it hot. We'll be back. All right, peace. Uh. Once again, this is who you with. You know what I'm saying? We took off the Wednesdays. It's just who you with. You feel what I'm saying? With Empress Star, take you far no matter where you are. Co-host Cosmic Minds, man. This mommy mode, man. This mommy mode, a lot of ladies be in, man. We gonna examine this, man. We can put a microscope on it like we always do everything else, and hopefully you get some type of benefits out of this elevation for the nation. When somebody, especially women, spends too much time in mommy mode, quote unquote, I call it Big Mama Syndrome. But yeah, mommy mode, constantly caring, managing, and sacrificing for children or family without balancing their own damn identity and needs, it can create a ripple effect. Remember I told y'all about that trickle down effect shit? Across mental, emotional, physical, and regional health. Bust down. Mental and emotional effects. Identity loss, constant being in caregiver mode. See, I should do a show about that shit, ain't it? May cause a woman or women to forget who she is outside of being a mom. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something? Burnout and exhaustion, emotional overload, irritability, and even depression can develop. Over responsibility, always being in charge, can make it hard to relax or let go of control. My Earth mom got that goddamn syndrome. I'm gonna do something about the what do you call it, helicopter moms, the overbearing mothers and shit like that. Yeah, we got shows coming with all this kind of stuff. We got the worldly stuff and we got the little stuff. You know what I mean? Resentment. She may begin resenting her children, partner, or even herself for losing her freedom, end quote. Even though it's her own damn choice and her own doing, most likely, but then she gonna get mad at everybody else. That shit crazy. But anyway, physical effects. Chronic fatigue, lack of rest and self-care weakens the body over time. Chronic fatigue, lack of recharge and or rest and self-care weakens the body over time. Stress-related health issues, headaches, high blood pressure, weakened immune system. So, ladies, doing all this stuff that you think is, I guess, I don't know what you trying to portray. You hear me? Or what you trying to like get across, or whatever you trying to make it look like you are, whatever. But that shit is gonna do you in. You feel me? Neglect of body, skipping meals, poor exercise habits, and sleep deprivation or recharge deprivation. Regional, relational effects. Strained partnerships, focusing on the children can weaken intimacy and adult connection with a partner. Over attachment with children. Children may become overly dependent, not learning interdependence. Isolation. That's why I was saying a lot of parents have to practice healthy boundaries, fam. You have to teach your children about healthy boundaries. Uh, what we say, personal space. We have to teach our children about personal space. You hear me? Anyway, and I'm telling y'all, so watch some of them Chinese videos, man, what they doing over there with them children in elementary school and shit. That shit gonna make you be like, God damn. Isolation. Friendships and social life may fade, leaving a sense of loneliness. Personal growth effects. Personal growth effects. Stalled dreams. That means it's gonna stall your dreams and goals. Personal ambitions, career, and passions may be put on hold indefinitely. See, a lot of this anger that a lot of women are facing, fam, it ain't just one thing. You know what I mean? It ain't just the men. You hear me? It's a lot of self-inflicted shit. You hear me? But see, we gotta see, shadow work don't feel good. This is what shadow work is all about. You hear me? Loss of femininity. slash individual expression, always nurturing, however, not balancing with her own damn desires. Difficulty transitioning. When children grow older, some moms struggle to, I told you I'm gonna do the empty nester shit. Some moms struggle to rediscover who they are outside of motherhood. Huh? Then they get that empty nester syndrome. You hear me? Long term consequences. Here it comes. Empty nest crisis. Oh man. Told you I gotta do a show about this. When children become interdependent, the mom may feel purposeless. That's because you threw yourself away and threw yourself into other motherfuckers that eventually is gonna leave and start their own tribe and family. Unless you undermining them so they won't be able to be functionable to go do their own shit. You know what I mean? Here we go. When children, okay, emotional imbalance, difficulty shifting from quote unquote nurturer, end quote, to embracing other roles like partner, businesswoman, or creative. Generational cycle. Children may model the same imbalance in their adult relations. No, see, we be thinking we be doing children a favor, bro. And if I say the stuff adults complain about, or we go at each other or debate about, we literally help create these adults. You feel me? We literally are helping manufacture these people. Anyway, solutions, balancing tips. Practice self-care daily, rest or recharge, hobbies, fitness. Maintain adult relationships, friends, partners, mentors. Allow children to develop interdependence. Don't do everything for them. Don't do everything for them. Revisit personal passions and career goals alongside motherhood. Set healthy boundaries so that quote unquote mommy mode, end quote, doesn't become quote unquote forever mode, end quote. Ain't it, man? Let's bust down how overly mommy mode, end quote, actually starts. It usually doesn't happen overnight. However, builds up over time because of lifestyle expectations and emotional patterns. The initial stage, normal mommy mode. This is normal. I guess whatever normal means. Natural instinct kicks in after having children, nurturing, protecting, scheduling, and providing. At first, it feels purposeful, fulfilling, and necessary. Number two, external pressures. Cultural expectations. Society often praises women who, quote unquote, give their all, end quote, to their children, making self-care feel selfish. Ain't that something? They make you got them to feel bad about taking care of your own fuck ass. Ain't that something? That's some hella reverse psychology, ain't it, man? Family partner pressure. Sometimes partners or relatives expect mom to carry the full emotional and physical load. Comparison and mom guilt. So yeah, we could do a show on mom guilt too. Social media and family ideals create pressure to be the quote end quote perfect mom, whatever the fuck that means. All right, here we go. Let's go. Self-sacrifice becomes the default. Moms start to put her needs last. Recharge or sleep, eating, hobbies, friendships, social life, etc. Slowly loses personal time and identity because the children always come first, end quote. A lot of y'all be saying that on y'all dating profiles too, by the way. I mean, literally. That shit be funny as shit to me. I be already knowing, oh, you gonna be out there bitch for a minute. Just because you said that on your dating profile. Literally first. But anyway, asking for help feels like a weakness. Oh, a lot of y'all got that syndrome. We got to do a show about that. Asking for help, weakness syndrome. Lack of boundaries. Children come to depend on her for everything. For everything. Emotional comfort, decision making, daily tasks. You don't never get a goddamn break. Your brain don't get a break. That's what y'all be talking about the physical body. Your brain do not get a break. She may have trouble saying quote unquote no to the children, family, or outside obligations. This creates a cycle where she becomes the only pillar holding everything up. Isn't that something? But let's keep it real though. A lot of women be hard headed. Let's just keep this shit raw. A lot of women be hard headed, so that's why I be laughing when women be like, "You gonna take 50% off my plate? You gonna take 25% off my plate?" That's straight. You gonna take 10% off my plate? How dare you do that? That shit be funny as shit to me, fam. I mean, really, really, it's really women arguing about people taking hassle and responsibilities and shit off of your plate. That is retarded. But that's what a lot of the arguments be. Yeah, I mean, this create okay emotional attachment and control. Like, think about how stupid that argument is. Like, somebody's coming in to take, give you some rest, some relaxation, rhythm, whatever, and you talking about, nah, how you gonna go 50? Oof, the retardation in some people arguments be crazy. Mom may feel guilty stepping out of quote unquote mommy mode, in quote, fearing something bad will happen if she lets go. Sometimes her identity shifts completely into motherhood, making it hard to reconnect with being a partner, friend, or individual. Over time, she starts to believe, quote unquote, if I don't do it, it won't get done right, end quote. That's just the perfectionist syndrome in a lot of us. Like, we be wanting shit. I often said this: black businesses or melanated cops or business, when we be entrepreneur, we want everything to look aesthetically pleasing and perfect, but then we be in the hole like a motherfucker. As opposed to the opposite groups, you go to these Chinese places, Chinese foods, these motels. Some of these shits is not fixed the fuck up, fam. And niggas is making that shit boom. You hear me? Some of them bodegas ain't fixed up. The niggas is making that shit boom, ain't it? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. But black people, we gotta have our shit aesthetically looking great and yeah, that shit's stupid. Anyway, the habit becomes permanent. Children adapt to I don't say kids, y'all, but anyway, children adapt to the over nurturing and rely on her too much. You hear me? So this is what I'm saying, ladies. A lot of y'all doing this shit to yourself. You hear me? Ain't no man doing it to you. You feel me? She becomes burnt out. We did a show on burnout. However, feels trapped in the cycle. What begins as love and care morphs into overextension, loss of self, and emotional balance. In short, overly mommy mode usually starts with love and responsibility, reinforced by guilt, pressure, and habit, leading to imbalance where the mom forgets herself outside of being quote unquote mom. All right? Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. That's why I got damn Bernie Mac say, fuck them kids, nigga. Y'all, yeah, look, y'all better, yeah, you better tighten up. Okay, here we go. For black women, this is my last part, and then Empress Star will take you farther by the way you are, and I'm gonna wrap it up. And we might have a little bonus for you. Being in the overly mommy mode for too long can have unique health impacts because it overlaps with cultural expectations, generational pressures, and systemic blah 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 blah. Mental and emotional health. Strong black woman expectation. Many and a lot of y'all did that to yourself over the years too, though, because a lot of y'all was yelling that I'm a strong black woman shit. So I mean, y'all were kind of reinforcing the bullshit. But anyway, many black women are taught to always be strong, resilient, and self-sacrificing. This makes it harder to step out of quote unquote mommy mode without guilt, end quote. High stress levels, constant caring adds to the chronic stress already carried from racism, etc., economic challenges, depression, and anxiety, often underdiagnosed or untreated in black women due to stigma around mental health. Superwoman syndrome. I told you I call it Big Mama syndrome. Feeling like you must do it all, mom, worker, caretaker, community supporter, can lead to emotional breakdowns. Physical health. hypertension, high blood pressure, chronic stress is a major reason. Is a major reason black women have some of the highest hypertension rates in the U.S. We might need to do a show on that. I didn't know that. That's a stat right there. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that, Earth? Oh, ain't that some damn shit? Okay, well, there's that. Heart disease and the number one killer of black women. Are you serious? Oh yeah, we got to do shows on this, babies. Come on, babies. Are y'all serious? Hold on, fam. Wait. Time out. Huh? You said what? Are you damn? So y'all, wait. Time out. Time out. No, time out. Flag on the play. Flags on the play, fam. Flags on the play. Let me sip my herbal tea, man. Mm. So you telling me y'all are hyping up doing all this overly mommy shit, right? And you giving yourself hypertension, and it says the number one, not three, four, five, no, number one killer of black women, worsened by stress, lack of rest, and overwork. And a lot of women overwork themselves because what? You got to get your bag, man. You can't tell them shit about getting no damn rest or recharge until their ass fall out. Then their ass want sympathy. That's what I be talking about. How you want sympathy after motherfucker been telling you along the way? Oh man, ladies, come on, man. Autoimmune disorders, stress, and overwork can trigger conditions like lupus, which disproportionately affects black women, obesity and diabetes, lack of time and self-care, exercise, and healthy meals while focusing on children first contributes to these risks. Come on, ladies. Y'all hyping yourself up to be number one moms and all this shit, so just so you can get there and physically bust yourself down, man. Come on, man. We got to do better in our goddamn it processing and how we think, fam. That's why it's called critical thinking. You hear me? Generational and family effects, passed down stress habits. This is what y'all talk about generational curses and shit. Children may inherit, you hear this? Children may inherit the idea that mommy must always sacrifice, repeating cycles of stress and neglecting self-care. That means you just teaching them how to do the same bullshit. Over dependence of children. Black daughters, especially, may grow up mimicking quote unquote strong mommy mode, end quote, instead of learning balance. So, ladies, again, what are you really teaching your youth, fam? Indirectly, without even knowing it. Health neglect. Many black women skip checkups and treatments, prioritizing children needs over their own until illness is advanced. Do you hear this? Social and relational health, isolation, lack of support systems, or feeling like quote unquote no one overstands, end quote, can deepen loneliness. Strained relationships, may suffer. Romantic partnerships may suffer if all your energy goes into your children. So, ladies, I say that again. When y'all be saying your children come first, and then you be saying you want to be in a relationship that don't even correspond with each other, you know what I mean? Because the person already know, especially if you in religion and you in this other stuff, they gonna come about 4 or 5 or 6, yeah, man. And don't nobody want to be on the back burner all the time. Hell, you don't even want to be on the back burner all the time, fam. So it says romantic partnerships may suffer if all energy goes into the children. Community pressure. Black women are often expected to hold it down. They need to hold it up, ain't the earth? Um, um, end quote. For family, church, and community, leaving no personal time. Solution: healing pathways for black women. Radical self-care. Treat rest or recharge therapy and health appointments as survival, not luxury. Support networks, sister circles, or whatever shape it is, therapy groups, and women's collectives can provide balance. Um, Delegating and boundaries. Let children, partners, and family share responsibilities. Goddamn right. Let their ass goddamn it help your ass out. What's wrong with you, big mama mode ass nigga? Holistic health focus. Yoga, meditation, herbal medicine, exercise, and nutrition can counter stress. That means stop that fucking emotional eating. We're gonna do a show about that emotional eating shit too. All you fucking seafood boil ass niggas. Reclaiming identity. Pursue passions, goals, and joy outside of motherhood. In summary, overly mommy mode amplifies health risks. Do you hear this shit, ladies? So what you telling me is y'all hyped about fucking yourself over, ideally. Anyway, health risks for black women because it collides, my bad, with the pressure to be endlessly strong and selfless. Without balance, it can lead to serious physical illness, heart disease, hypertension, autoimmune issues. And now tell me you're not seeing that in some of your aunties and a lot of the elder women. You hear me? Emotional struggles, depression, anxiety, and identity loss. Tell me you're not seeing that with a lot of these young youth girls. You hear me? All right, y'all. I got one last little bonus part after Empress Star. She gonna take you far no matter where you are. Y'all sit tight, and we gonna get you right. This is who you with, huh? This is real spit. This is a makeup show, but we still gonna flow. You hear me? All right, let's get it. That's why we just call it Who You With, because we just gonna jump out on any day. We ain't gonna have it Who You With Wednesday. This is gonna be Who You With, because we gonna pop out anytime, huh? You goddamn see what the fuck is on our motherfucking mind. All right, Empress Star gonna be the next voice you hear. Have no fear.
All right, all right. Part two. It's Empress Star. I'm here to take you far. Well, we really could wrap it up because he did a great presentation on mommy mode.
For the near shot.
So I'm going to talk about the effects of being in mommy mode too long. All right, so being in mommy mode too long can shape our body, mind, and spirit in both empowering and draining ways. How? The positive effects of mommy mode, you have strong nurturing energy, heightened intuition and awareness, community backbone, a sense of purpose, and you start to build a multitasking superpower. But the negative effects of being in mommy mode too long, you lose your identity. And it's just basically a recap because I know Cozmik went over a few of these. You lose your identity. You have burnout and exhaustion, suppressed emotions because you always have to be strong. And being strong all the time, it will deteriorate you from the inside out because you need to express yourself. If you can't express yourself, all of that energy, good or bad, it's going to stay inside of you. And you need to get all of that out. Get it out. Work it out. Work it out. It's going to start to have a physical toll. Stress hormones going to rise up. Your sleep going to decrease. And you're going to carry tension in your body. It's going to give you headaches, high blood pressure, body aches, etc., etc. So we need to find a balance from the constant mommy mode. One way is to schedule sacred time for yourself, even if it's just 15 to 30 minutes a day where you're not a mom, but just simply being you, meditating, journaling, dancing, resting, etc., etc. But you need to find a break. Ask and accept help. Release the I can do it all mindset. Allow your partners, your kids, your friends, or the community to support you. Set boundaries. Teach your children, as well as yourself, that mommy needs downtime too. Boundaries create balance and model self respect. Tap into joy beyond caretaking. Revisit your passions, arts, reading, sister circles, traveling, or just learning something new. Do something outside of the children. Star seeds are going to leave. Eventually, they're going to leave the household. And if you just put all your energy into them 24/7, when they leave, what will you do? So it's time to start working on yourself now and building up boundaries and breaking that dependency on each other before they leave. Shift the energy. When you feel mommy mode rising, pause and ask, am I nurturing because I want to or because I feel obligated? Rituals of release. Try nightly grounding, a bath, lighting a candle, or a short chant. Mantras that signal your body. It can leave mommy mode. No, mantras that let your body know that it can leave mommy mode and return to self. Community sisterhood. I know it's hard for a lot of us to find those sister circles, sisterhood, because just from my experience, it just seemed like we just don't want to come together, don't want to work together, etc., etc. I guess I'm still looking for my soul tribe, but we as sisters need to work together. We need to start building together. We need to be there emotionally to help each other. Yeah, it's time for us to start working together like these other quote unquote races, because we all know the race crap is just is propaganda anyway. But we need to really start coming together and working together, because we're all women, healers, dreamers, and we're divine beings. So we need to get ourselves in alignment with each other so we can start breaking these curses, breaking out of mommy mode, breaking out of the Eurocentric societal norms, because that's what's killing us. We're trying to quote unquote live like the other mothers. Our ancestors, the way they raised their star seeds was not one house, one woman, one father. It was a whole community thing. Everybody helped with everyone. So the stress just wasn't on one person. It was on the whole community. And if a lot of stress is spread out amongst the community, then it's like no stress, right? So, mommy mode is a divine power, but it was never meant to be a permanent state. Spirit calls us to be balanced, giving and receiving, giving with receiving, action with rest, and nurturing others with nurturing yourself. When you step out of constant mommy mode, you reclaim your softness, your joy, and your wholeness, which actually makes you care for others even more powerfully. So, being in mommy mode, how does that affect your relationships and your daily life? In your daily life, because of constant mommy mode, you're always on alert. You move through the day hyper aware, scanning for what needs to be done, which keeps you from being fully present in the moment. How many of us are guilty of that? Let me know down in the comments because I'm definitely guilty of that. Even right now, as I'm sitting here giving you guys this information, I'm thinking about the task I need to complete, or what I need to do, what I need to get done, etc., etc., etc. When I'm supposed to be focusing on the task at hand. But that's just a symptom of um, constant mommy mode. All right. You usually have an overloaded schedule. Your schedule because your schedule is centered around your children, feeding, cleaning, organizing, with little space for joy, spontaneity, or personal growth. You have neglected self care. You don't exercise as much, or like you used to. You don't get as much rest. Spiritual practices are usually put on the back burner, or even a slow cup of tea get pushed aside because you're too busy. Mental overdrive. Constant multitasking creates brain fog, forgetfulness, and irritability. I didn't know that because of mental overdrive or constant multitasking gives you brain fog. I thought it actually made you a little sharp, but clearly it could cause forgetfulness and or irritability. And what symptoms do that sound like? Is that dementia? Is that like the early forms or stages of dementia? Let me know in the comments because I'm not sure. But yeah, I know that's um, yeah, yeah. Let me know. You start to have a loss of pleasure because days start to feel like a cycle of duties rather than experiences, which dims creativity and passion. So being in constant mommy mode takes away from your creativity and passion. And I know it's gonna be those women out here say, "Oh, them children don't take away from my creativity and my passion. I got my degree, I got this, I got that, etc., 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 yada yada yada." Okay, I understand you went to school, you got your degree. But if you're in constant mommy mode, worrying about the children, it affects you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because a lot of times you don't have energy to put into your relationships. What about instead of you went and got that 9 to 5 or got that degree because you had a child and you had to get a degree or something to take care of this child. But what if you wouldn't have gotten pregnant or you wouldn't have had to take care of a child? You could have put that energy into your creativity. So instead of you um, technical difficulty. I hope you guys heard me. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Mic check. Mic check. All right. So once again, you with Empress Star on Who You With. We're talking about mommy mode and the effects of being in mommy mode too long. And yeah, just needing to, sometimes we just need to step away from being a mommy, even though that's a joy. Don't get me wrong. I love being a mother. I love being there, being present, or what I call present. But sometimes, I'm just not realizing I need a break. We need a break. Just unless your children are just 100% amazing beings that don't give you any kind of nothing, you definitely need a break. Even if you had the most innocent, lovable child, you still will need a break because it teaches boundaries, it teaches the child dependence, it helps to fortify your dynamic as a in a parental relationship with your child. So the effects on a relationship when a mom is in constant mommy mode with the children, the positive effect is they feel cared for, secure, and nurtured. But the negative effect is they also grow up dependent, not learning independence because mom always stepped in, mom always took care of everything, mom always got everything under control, which is taking all control from the child, which is not teaching them to be able to have the when you my mind went completely blank. Okay, what is that word? All right, so it's when uh, critical thinking. It takes away from the child's ability to critically think because you taking care of the problems for them. You're doing everything for them. They don't know how to solve problems, just general problems because mom always stepped in. So that's a negative effect. We need our children to be able to critically think. That's a lost art. Um, we were talking about the effects on different relationships. Here's the positive effect with the partner. The household often runs smoothly, and the partner may admire your dedication. But the negative, romance can fade if you're always in caretaker mode instead of partner lover energy. You may feel unappreciated, or they may feel neglected. With family and friends, the positive is you may be seen as reliable and the strong one others can lean on. The negative effect is you may withdraw socially or become resentful if people only see you as the helper and not as a whole person. And with yourself, you may feel pride in your role and purpose. Your identity loss creeps in. This is the negative. Your identity loss creeps in. You might forget your passions, sensuality, and dreams outside of motherhood. This can lead to loneliness even while surrounded with people. So, what do you do when you just need to take a break? What do you do when you just need to get out of mommy mode? All right, all right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Um, we need all participation from all the nations. We're building up this platform. So don't forget to come hang out with me during Sacred Space on Mondays. I'll let you know the time. It's just different time. I call it Sacred Space Pop Up. So turn your notifications on and keep them on so that you'll know exactly when and where to meet me. or when and where is the place to be. So, what do we do when we need a break from mommy mode? Or we just need a break? You just need a pause. The first thing you need to do is give yourself permission. Remind yourself, I deserve joy, I deserve rest, and I deserve space for me. Release guilt, if any. Your wholeness actually makes you a better mother, partner, and friend. So it's okay to get away. Create a sacred pause ritual. You can light a candle, burn sage, incense, or put on calming music. Take a few deep breaths, placing your hand on your heart or your womb, signaling to your body, I am shifting out of mommy mode. Claim solo time, even small pockets. Take a walk alone, sit in silence with tea or water, lock the bathroom door, and take a mindful shower or bath. Even 10 or 15 minutes can reset your spirit. Do something just for you. Journal, dance, stretch, or listen to music that fills you up. Read, paint, nap, or watch something that makes you laugh. Reconnect with your hobbies and passions beyond caretaking. Lean on support if you got it. Ask a partner, friend, or family member to hold space for the children or responsibilities. Trade time with another mom that you trust. You can watch her children one day, and she can watch yours on another. Ground and recenter. Step outside barefoot. Nature naturally rebalances the nervous system. Practice mind chants to remove yourself, such as I am more than my role, I am whole, I am sacred, I am me. Re-enter slowly. After the break, re-enter mommy mode gently. Don't rush back in with overwhelm. Carry some of your softness and calm into your caretaking. I think that's a great point, especially after we get that little reset, that breath of fresh air. I know I'm speaking for myself. I know I just usually zoom right back in, picking up the next task instead of, like gently moving to the task. Like, all right, I got my break. Now it's time to get it done. Where it's like, I got my break. Let me take another deep breath and focus on something else. Taking breaks from mommy mode is a form of ancestral rebellion against the strong black woman narrative that says you must endlessly give without receiving. And that's bullshit. Your rest and your pleasure are medicine for you and for everyone you love. Let me say that again for the ones in the back who don't get enough sleep, who don't get enough recharge, who don't just take time for yourself to reset your mind, your body, and your spirit. Your rest and pleasure are medicine for you and for everyone you love. So everyone's going to be better if you can just reset out of that mommy mode. Take breaks for yourself. So for us melanated women, mommy mode is more than just caretaking. It's an ancestral inheritance. It's the instinct to hold everything together, to nurture, to protect, and to provide, often at the expense of our own rest. It's a way our mothers and our grandmothers survived in a world that demanded their strength but rarely offered them space to breathe. It can be sacred, a divine flow of nurturing energy, but when it becomes constant, it can also be heavy, turning into a cycle of self-neglect, burnout, and invisibility. So the spiritual and ancestral effects, um, they're positive when balanced. Now, here are the positive when balanced. Ancestral continuity. You carry the nurturing power of generations of women before you. Divine protector energy. Your intuition sharpens. You become the safe space of your family. Community healing. Mommy mode can strengthen bonds and create stability. It's negative when constant because of energetic drain. Your aura can dim when you pour out more than you receive. Disconnection from self. You forget your own softness, sensuality, and joy. Ancestral weight. You may carry unhealed patterns of sacrifice, repeating the cycle of always giving and never receiving. Block feminine flow. Constant doing can push you out of divine receptivity, making it hard to feel pleasure, intimacy, or spiritual renewal. How many women may feel like that? Just a combination of the things. What do you feel? I know I felt the energetic drain, disconnected, and the block intimate, not intimate, but feminine flow. Just not being able to spiritually recharge, just feeling lost, or like it was saying, having a brain fog. I feel like I'm a divine protector, but just being in constant divine protector mode without gratitude, feeling like you don't have any gratitude from the children, like you just do it and do it and do it, and it's just like, okay, you're supposed to do it, keep doing it. It kind of weighs on you, even though you get used to it and you're like, oh, I'm used to it. No, you're not supposed to get used to nothing like that. So we have to find our boundaries when it comes to our children. I know I do, and I'm working on that right now. This right here is shadow work. Me talking and going through this is work, and I hope you guys are doing the work as well. Like, we don't do these shows just to do these shows. We do these shows to help enlighten, empower, help wake the masses up, help you deal with your shadow work, shed light on things that we don't want to look at as women, or we just sweep under the rug, or we know about it but we don't put the inner chi into it to heal it because we're quote unquote used to it, quote unquote the being in mommy mode, the strong black woman syndrome, all of that. No, 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 no. If just listening to this, the health risks that it's causing, it's messing up our hearts. But we think that we're working from our hearts and giving all this love and energy out from our hearts, but we're actually killing ourselves. We're deteriorating our heart. We're having blockages to our hearts because of being in constant go mode and not taking time off for ourselves, or just having that energy reciprocated to us. We got to find balance, ladies. Time to find some balance. Time to stop dying early because of heart attacks, heart failure, anything that's got to do with your heart, blood pressure stuff, all of that. And it's because we don't take time out for ourselves. We just give until we give our last breath. And let's not do that anymore. Let's learn to love on ourselves, take time and space for ourselves, and remember who we are, the great divine beings that we are. All right, I'm going to give you a couple sacred ways to find balance, and then I'm going to give it back to my co-host, Cozmik Mind. Everything's so divine. All right. One of my favorites, a ritual release or burn and release. Um, Create a daily or ritual release. I'm sorry, let me reset. Create a daily or weekly ritual, such as a bath, candle prayer, movement, incantations, etc. Burn and release, where you write what you want to let go of, fold it up, burn it up in a safe place. Um, this ritual is where you consciously step out of mommy mode and back into yourself. Ancestral healing. Speak mind chants to your lineage, or affirmations as some of you may call them, such as I honor the mothers before me, but I release the weight of doing it all alone. So that's I honor the mothers before me, but I release the weight of doing it all alone. Rest as resistance. Rest is not laziness, it's revolutionary healing. And claim it as your right. Sacred self time. Even 15 minutes to breathe, dance, journal, or just to be reconnected to your essence. Community sisterhood. Allow yourself to be poured into by other women. You don't have to carry it alone. Mommy mode is sacred when it flows. It becomes a burden when it hardens. True healing for Black, melanated, indigenous, and copper tone women is learning to honor and nurture that woman, the giver and the receiver, the mother and yourself. Thank you so much for spending time with me, my mommies and my mommies to be. Just remember, we can't be in mommy mode 24/7, 365. We have to find breaks. We have to find me time. We have to get some boundaries, find that divide. Because if not, it affects your relationships. If it affects you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it affects everything. You wonder why you got a headache. The headache could be because you're in mommy mode all the time. You wonder why, you having stomach issues. That's the stress of being in mommy mode all the time. Just doing anything in excess is not good. Too much of everything is not good. We need balance everywhere. Balance in being a mother, balance in being a woman. We need that divine balance. So I hope we start working together to find that balance. Thank you so much. Love you guys for coming to spend time space with me. Don't forget to hang out with me on Sacred Space.
And guess goddamn what the fuck? Oh, excellent goddamn job, Empress Star taking you for a motherfucker. Oh, ain't it mine? Empress Star take you far, no matter what you are, man. So you can do the constant mommy mode. You can absolutely do it, but it's just gonna fuck you over. So again, you hear me? Hey, I love when people say I'm gonna do what I want to do. Hey, what, to the detriment of yourself? So go ahead and do what you want to do, baby. Hey, I love it. Hey, look, hey, Lamar, we gotta stop trying to fight to tell people the better way, baby. Let them do what they want to do, and then look, when it's time to feel that fake sympathy, ain't nobody there. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah, I've been telling your ass all the time, ain't mine? Okay. Stuck in mommy mode too long. This is a little bonus. Doesn't affect lifestyle. It literally reshapes how women process information and thinks day to day. So you being in mommy mode going to affect how you even think and process fucking data. So that might be why a lot of y'all making bad decisions in dating. Ain't that some shit? Cognitive processing, how she thinks. Fellas, this is the number one thing about a woman. I don't give a fuck about, yeah, the looks and all of that shit is great. The aesthetics are great, all of that other shit. How she thinks on a regular, consistent basis is going to affect every fucking thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, you fellas got to get past all them the little aesthetic look shit and all that shit. You know what I mean? Get to how her ass process information, dogs, or lack thereof. She might be a pretty dummy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pretty dummies walking around this motherfucker. Anyway, look. Survival-based thinking. Decisions are made in quote-unquote what's safest for right now, end quote, mode instead of long-term visionary thinking. Overthinking and mental overload, carrying everyone's schedules, needs, and emotions creates quote-unquote mental clutter. Mental clutter, end quote. A never-ending to-do list in her head. Empress Star just said that. She doing the damn show, her ass thinking about a goddamn task and shit. You see? See, it was on display as we letting the players play. Hey, Empress Star, it was on display while we letting the players play, anyway. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. That's why I say, man, Cozmik Mind UV, you need to share, you need to get your notification on, because like I told y'all yesterday, if you want to get indoctrinated more, this is not the platform for you. If you want whitewashing and get coddled and all that, this ain't it for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you that right the goddamn motherfucker now. If you not really wanting to do no shadow work, because I don't know why y'all thought shadow work was going to feel good. I don't know why y'all, who told y'all that? Who told any of us that shadow work was gonna feel good? I don't understand. Somebody got to explain shit to me. Overthinking and mental overload, carrying everyone's schedules, needs, and emotions creates quote-unquote mental clutter, end quote. And then if you indoctrinated, that shit gonna be really cluttered, ain't it, man? A never-ending to-do list in her head, ain't it, man? Reduced focus. The brain, look. See, we gotta do a part 2. What are the effects on your motherfucking brain? Ain't it, man? That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Motherfucker, just because you see somebody and they look this and da-da-da, that don't mean they brain operate and function properly. Again, that's why it's called critical thinking. You hear me? Reduced focus. The brain is always multitasking. It making it harder to what? Think deeply, fellas. So this is why a lot of these women you meeting, they surface level as a motherfucker, because their brain is cluttered. And then if they got on weaves and chemicals and shit going in their brain, yeah, man, they die fucked up. All of us fucked up. You know what I mean? That's why Cozmik call it a wasteland, baby. Because you putting nothing but waste in your goddamn original land, ain't it, man? God damn. It says making it harder to think deeply, strategize, or problem solve. So you aren't able to solve your own problem because your brain is tired. Ain't it, man? Emotional processing. Guilt filtered decisions. That means you making decisions out of guilt, little nigga. Every choice goes through what? Quote, will this take away from my children? End quote. Causing hesitation and second guessing. That means you're gonna be an indecisive ass motherfucker. Hyper responsibility. She may feel personally responsible for outcomes beyond her damn control, increasing stress and worry. My earth mom do that goofy ass shit. And see, that's what that indoctrination and religion and shit do to you. Yeah? It just make you a basket case, ain't it, man? Emotional reactivity. Stress and fatigue can make her more likely to do what? React quickly instead of responding calmly, fellas. So a lot of times, man, when you running into these ladies, man, and they got these erratic behavior patterns, fellas, we have to know that it is a personal problem. It ain't nothing to do with you, buddy. Huh? Ain't nothing to do with you. It's her goddamn. It's the personal problem. Self-inflicted problem. Identity and identity and self-preservation. Preservation for the near shot, huh? Self-silencing. She may downplay her own damn ideas, ain't that some shit? Or needs because she prioritizes everyone damn else's. I told you it's the big mama syndrome, man. Loss of creative thinking, ain't that something? Critical thinking and creative thinking. Damn. And that's why you get a lot of these shows that say they bored and shit. That's they dumb down, they brain slow. They don't have no creative thinking, baby. Ain't it, man? They brain is cluttered. How you gonna think creatively? Brain clutter. With little space for personal reflection, her innovative side may shrink. Ain't that something? This shit fucking your mind up, fucking your body up, your heart up, all this shit. But y'all be like, yeah, my children first. And you better not take 50% off. You better not take 50% off my plate. You better not take 25% off my plate. Yo, ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You are a super moron. At this juncture, if you are arguing for somebody not to take shit off your plate that's already goddamn burning your ass out as it is, you are a super moron. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I mean, for real. What else is it? Huh? Okay. Tunnel vision. Life becomes centered only on motherhood. Ain't that something? Narrowing her perspective. That's gonna narrow your perspective, so you're not even gonna be able to see beyond that shit. On opportunities or growth. Long-term mental effects. Look at this. Look. Decision fatigue. Ain't that something? So make it too many days. So look, when we be thinking it's easy to be a man and a shot caller or a what they call them shits? High volume, high quality. What they call them? High value man, whatever shit. Yeah, man. It ain't easy to be no boss and be no shot caller. You always making goddamn decisions constantly. That shit weigh you out. Ain't it, man? Constant micro decisions, meals, schedules, chores, whatever else, drain mental energy. We talking about what it does to your brain. Fuck what your opinion and your mouth is saying. Ain't it, man? 4 bigger choices, huh? Stress impaired cognition. Chronic stress impacts memory, clarity, and problem-solving abilities. Ain't this some shit? Generational, isn't there something? Carry over. So y'all want to talk about this generational curse shit? I need to hear y'all ladies talk about some breaking this mommy mode shit y'all in. Ain't it, man? And then trying to use that shit as leverage for everything. Because you do that. Children may learn to the same stress-driven thinking habits. You hear that? Children may learn the same stress-driven thinking habits. So I be telling y'all, you be thinking you doing something, but you just fucking yourself over. And as a result, it's called collateral damage. You fucking people over around you, ho. Huh? Let's talk about it. Let's walk about it. Specific to black women, strong black women, in quote, lens. Processing information or data through a survival, resilient, and quote unquote, I must hold everything together, end quote, mindset, leaving little room for vulnerability or rest or recharge. Collective versus individual thinking, often putting family/community above self, even when it limits her personal growth. Isn't that something? So a lot of this shit is self-inflicted. That means you making a decision to do this shit over and over and over. It ain't the man, nigga. It's you. When you gonna blame you, nigga? These motherfuckers ain't trying to hear no shit like this. How to rebalance thinking and processing. Mental rest practices, meditation, journaling, therapy, or even intentional silence to reduce mental clutter. That shit gonna make you stutter. Delegation, sharing responsibilities to free mental space. Reframing mindset from survival-based decisions to visionary, long-term, abundant-based thinking. Oh man. Woo. Identity expansion. encouraging herself to think, not just as a quote unquote mom, end quote, however, as a woman, leader, and creator. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Because y'all say y'all the original creators, huh? These motherfuckers crazy. In short, being in mommy mode too long drains the brain. Let me say it one more time. Because sometimes y'all, it take y'all a long time to get it. You hear me? Being in mommy mode too long drains the brain to think. Trains the brain to think reactively, cautiously, and through guilt, limiting creative vision and clear decision making. A balanced woman possesses data or information with more clarity, confidence, and long-term vision because she's not drowning in constant survival brain, end quote. Ain't that some shit, son? So like I say, ladies, a lot of unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, whatever, a lot of y'all are doing this shit to yourself. I need you to really let that shit sink in. A lot of your homegirls, a lot of whoever, a lot of y'all want to paint the picture like it's just the men and the men doing it to you. No. This is what real shadow work feels like and look like, my nigga. You hear me? You got to call yourself out on your own bullshit that you do, huh? How we gonna counsel others and we don't call our own shit out? Ain't it, man? So once again, this is another excellent show, man. We probably got one or two more shows popping out, you know what I mean, to see what it's all about. And this is Who You With, you feel me? This is a show created by Empress Star. She gonna take you far no matter where you are, and of course she got sacred space. That space was created just for black women only, you hear me? For y'all to elevate, do y'all thing, grow the platform, and let's get some of these things that y'all sweep under the whatever, under the earth, the rug, the whatever. Let's come on and get these things out in the open, fam. You know what I'm saying? The emotional eating, the guilt, the what do you call it? Big mama syndrome, you hear me? All that shit, man. The jealousy, the envy. See, the ladies, y'all got to talk about this stuff. Black women, y'all the original women. Y'all got to come on with it, man. Stop trying to hide this shit like other women ain't telling on your ass. You hear me? So anyway, hope all is well, man. This is Who You With, and it's through and on Cozmik Mind UV. Peace and abundance.